Hello everyone, welcome back to another edition of my music pickups. This time I have 15 CDs and one vinyl to go through. So we'll start with the vinyl. Continuing the trend of pretty much all the vinyls I pick up, we have another Metallica album, Death Magnetic. I started off hating this album, but it eventually grew on me quite a bit. Not one of their best, but I like it more than the Black album and most of the stuff after that, but it's nowhere near as good as the old stuff. Some good songs: That Was Just Your Life, The End of the Line, Day That Never Comes, All Nightmare Long's pretty good. I really like the instrumental Suicide Redemption. My Apocalypse is pretty good too. So that was $22 or something. Some of these are open, some of them aren't. Next we have the Beatles, Yellow Submarine, remastered. It was cheap, so I decided to pick it up. Not one of their best albums by any means. I'm not even really that big of a Beatles fan. I just bought it mainly for my collection, because I have a lot of Beatles albums already. Next, we have a compilation / greatest hits album, I guess. Shady XV? XV, yeah, 15. Shady 15. 2 discs. The first disc is all new material from different artists on the Shady Records label. Second CD is a greatest hits of all the artists on the label. Not a big fan of rap music anymore. I mainly bought this for the Eminem songs, which are actually kind of average. I really like the demo version of Lose Yourself, though. It's kind of crazy how different it is. Alright. Next, Between the Buried and Me, Future Sequence live at the Fidelitorium. I already have this on Blu-ray, which also comes with this CD, but I bought this mainly because it fits on my shelf easier because it's just a CD this time. So yeah, I paid another $18 for something I technically already have, but oh wait, apparently this also includes the DVD. Okay, so I have 2 DVDs and 2 CDs of this album. But anyways, it just fits on my shelf a lot easier. And, you know, it's Between the Buried and Me. They're one of my favorite bands, so I'd happily pay another $18 for it. Just the way I look at that. Next, Third Eyed Blind, a collection, basically greatest hits. The only songs I know are Semi-Charmed Life, Jumper, and Graduate. Those are like the only ones. But I like all 3 of those tracks, so it'll be interesting listening to that. Next we have Kyuss, Welcome to Sky Valley. My previous video, I picked it up on vinyl. Found the CD version. I don't have a record player yet. I'm getting one for Christmas. So I haven't had a chance to listen to the vinyl yet, or any of my vinyls. But, yeah, I'm definitely interested in listening to this. I've heard great things. Next, At the Gates with At War with Reality, their newest album. They took a long break. I believe their last album was Slaughter of the Soul, which was released in 1992 or something. I could be wrong, don't quote me on that. And it's been a long time, but this was released 2014, so it's been a long time. They're a Swedish melodic death metal band. One of the pioneer bands of the genre, actually. Haven't listened to it. Don't know anything about it. Can't wait to listen to it. Breaking Benjamin with God, what is this called? Saturate. Funny thing with this band, I always just dismissed them. I never really cared about them. I kind of thought they were shitty, to be honest. But then I heard the song Polyamorous, And I also heard another song called Firefly, which was really good. But this song made me want to go out and buy this album. I haven't listened to it yet, but hopefully I like it. That's all I can say about that. Next, Red Hot Chili Peppers with By the Way. I've been looking for this for a while, and I found it. I don't know a whole lot of tracks on this one. I'll tell you what I do know. I know Can't Stop and the title track. That's pretty much it. But those two tracks alone make it worth it to me. Next, the White Stripes, the Stijl, I guess it's called. I can't really pronounce that. This is their second album. I picked it up because, I mean, well, I've been getting into the White Stripes recently. They're just really, really incredible. I already know all the songs on this album. This is a pretty good album, not one of their best. I like their older, or their newer stuff. Icky Thump, Elephant, and Get Behind Me Satan are probably my favorites. Next we have Mastodon, The Hunter. This was the last album I needed for a full Mastodon discography. That's not including their live stuff and whatever. I'm not sure what they have for live stuff, but this is the last studio album I needed. And I believe it's the special edition, which is nice. Don't really know a whole lot about this album. I'm not really even a huge Mastodon fan, but you know, this completes my studio discography, so I picked it up. Next, Opeth with Ghost Reveries. I bought this for one song, Ghosts of Perdition. I heard it on Rock Band 3. It just blew me away. I don't know any of these other tracks, but I'm definitely really pumped for this album here. I heard it's also one of their greatest, which is why I picked it up. I'm still looking for Blackwater Park, which seems to be impossible to find. Foo Fighters, One by One. I know a few songs. All My Life, Times Like These, and Lonely As You. Those are the only ones I know, but Foo Fighters are pretty good, I guess. Next we have Trivium, Ascendancy. This is a special edition, comes with the DVD. It includes all the band's videos, over 30 minutes of live performance, and the CD has a few bonus tracks, including a cover of Master of Puppets, which I have heard. It's okay, I guess. This is an okay album. This is, I believe, their second album. I only listened to it once, but some tracks that I do remember, like Light to the Flies, Dying in Your Arms, and The Deceived are the ones I remember. I believe those are the only ones on my iPod. Still looking for The Crusade. I really want to find that album. That one's really, really good. And we have another Trivium album, Shogun. Another one I've been looking for. Found it. This is also a special edition. Some good songs. There's a lot, but the one that sticks out the most is of Prometheus and the Crucifix. That's just a really, really epic song with a really strong chorus, I find. There's also a cover of the Iron Maiden song, Iron Maiden, which is okay. Includes a DVD, Making of Shogun. And moving on to the last album, Jack White, Lazaretto. This completes my Jack White discography, which isn't really saying much. There's only 2 Jack White albums. Blunderbuss, which I definitely liked a lot more. This album, I don't know, I don't like it as much. I really only liked one track, which is Alone in My Home. And I guess the title track would be pretty good too. But what can you do? I'm still a fan of Jack White, and the White Stripes are really good. Anyways, that's it for this edition. See you next time.